ARGO RAFT. This is the ship that served us so well. It served us so well that every station you go, you can see them flying in and out. It served us so well that almost every mining outpost you land, you can see them abandoned everywhere, especially during the current resource drive event. And for all those who are involved in this event, I bet 9 out of 10 players will either own or rent a raft for these cargo jobs. And I myself are included. People say when Foxy Loxy does resource drive, step 1 is to own a capital ship. But honestly, I think the best step 1 is to own or rent not 1 but 2 rafts, so that if you need to claim one, the second one is there for the use right away. And I don't have an accurate number of how many SU of cargo the raft have carried during this entire event for all citizens combined. Must have been millions and millions and millions. And I won't be surprised if this ship will climb high on the best in shield ladder this year. So in this video, let's take a detailed look and understand this ship more and see what else can this ship do. The ARGO RAFT is a 2-seater light freight, and since it's a cargo ship, the speed is not its advantage. The SCM speed is only 140 meters per second. SCM boost speed forward 340 meters per second. The maximum navigation speed is only 990 meters per second. The maneuverability for the ship is average, but the roll is really slow. So pitch, yaw, and roll 40, 40, and 117 degrees per second. And when boosted, as well as giving full pip to engine, the maneuverability can reach 48, 48, and 140.4 degrees per second. Throughout the past many patches, the ARGO RAFT has received a couple buffs. The maneuverability that we just talked about is a buffed maneuverability. Before, it was even worse. Now, another thing that's buffed for the raft is its hull HP. The ARGO RAFT now has a hull HP of almost 57,500 hit points. The vital part for the ship is at the front, the nose, which has a hit point of 40,717. This number means the ARGO RAFT can take a lot of hits before it go boom. So it's either the front part of the raft take 40,718 hit points damage, or the total ship takes about 57,500 hit points damage. Then the ship will go boom. So the ship is very durable during a fight, but it's not made for combat. Or is it? We shall see later in the video. One of the biggest buff for the ARGO RAFT is its cargo grade capacity. When the ship first released, we have only 96 SU of cargo, which we can hold only 332 SU containers. But guess what? That number has been doubled in one of the recent patch. The cargo grade capacity is now 192 SU, and it can hold 6 32 SU of containers. Also, a size 2 tractor beam has been added in the back of the cargo grade of the raft. And because all these buffs happen to the ARGO RAFT, so this ship right now is a very useful cargo ship. The quantum fuel capacity for the ship is 1.8 SCU and hydrogen 225 SCU. The claim time for the ship is 14 minutes. And that is why I say get 2 ARGO RAFT, so you don't have to wait for the timer. However, the expedited time for the ship is relatively short, only 2 minutes. And the expedited cost is only 2,050 AUEC. The ARGO RAFT is an industrial ship, so I don't think it can be used as a stealth raft. Look at these numbers. The front cross-section for the raft is 9,588. And you might think that might be okay. You can hide the signature for the ship under 10 kilometers. But the side for the ship is already 20,277. And the top is 24,850. So unless you can point the ship to the enemy directly nose to nose, otherwise a slight angle will dramatically increase the cross-section signature for the ship. So I don't think we can make a stealth raft. In that case, let's go to the other extreme. Let's make it a military raft. So if you put all military components for the raft can be even stronger. Because the raft has 3 size 2 shield slots. So I'm putting 3 FR-76 military grade A shields. And now my total shield strength is 15,300 hit points. This ship also has 2 size 2 cooler slots. I leave 1 cooler slot empty, and the other one I'm putting a size 2 Avalanche military grade A cooler. This ship has only a size 1 military grade A radar, and the sensitivity for this radar is 80% for all 3 signatures. This ship also has 2 size 2 power plant slots. So I'm putting 2 size 2 LaxCore competition grade A. And in one of the recent patches, we also had a components rebalance. So the competition grade A power plant no longer has the best power generation. And for the LaxCore, we only have 20 segments generation, but it is already second to the best. So I'm putting the LaxCore for the ship, 2 LaxCores. For the JS400 or the Quadracell MT, they have 21 power generation segments. But those power plants has to be looted from the contest zone, and the previous patches has wiped all my contest zone looted components. So I don't really want to spend time to do that anymore. So I'm just gonna leave the LaxCore here, which I took from the Starlancer Max. So 2 LaxCores for the ship. And the quantum drive, I just leave it stock. So with all these components, right now, my raft is a hybrid military raft, especially with the military shield. This will make the ship a bit more stronger. Now, in terms of the weaponry and ordnances, the raft does not have any missile, but it has 2 size 1 and 2 size 3 hardpoints. And by default, the 2 size 1 hardpoints have no weapons. So you have to go to your mobiGlass to manually equip the weapon you want for the size 1 slots. The 2 size 1 is at the bottom of the ship right here, and 2 size 3 is in the turret. So for my raft, I'm using 2 size 1 and 2 size 3 laser repeaters, just the Panzers and the Bulldog. And the total burst DPS for this loadout is 1091. It's not great, but it is something. Now, with these components as well as weapon loadout, let's take a look at my power management. First of all, I'm reducing my cooler power to only 2 pip. Let's support 0. I have no tracked beam power. If you want to use tracked beam, you have to give it power. It takes 2 pips. If you're flying the ship or engaging in combat, you really don't want to give tracked beam power. And make sure your radar has power. It takes 2 pips. And then you can give full power to weapon, 4 pips, and full power to shield, and 67% of power to engine, which is sufficient. And now my gun has 75 rounds in one capacitor. Even though the ARGO RAFT do have a top turret right here, but it did not receive the turret capacitor buff. Co-pilot can control the turret on top. The ARGO RAFT also has a very good VTOL, like this. So you can stop really quickly. The raft is also a very pretty ship. We now have many different paints for the raft. And this paint I'm using is the Crusader paint. The raft has 2 entrances, but one is in front on the port side. This is the docking collar. See if I can open this. Oh, I jumped and opened it. Yeah. When the gravity is low, let me see if I can jump in. Oh, it's close. No. Now, we do have an elevator on the right hand side, the starboard side. Now, when I was doing the resource drive, sometimes I found that as soon as the elevator is damaged a little, it will stop functioning. So even though you can send it down, but a lot of times I cannot send it up. I don't know if you had that similar experience or not. So I think that needs some attention. Hopefully CIG could fix it a little bit, make the elevator more reliable, because if the elevator is broken on a planet or a moon, then basically you lose your entrance to the ship. However, some creative way is to stack boxes right here. So if you stack some boxes, you can basically build a stair and walk into that. And if you have a friend can knock you out and then track you inside. After 10 seconds, you will wake up and then you can access the ship if this elevator is broken. This ship has 2 decks. One is a lower deck. If you want to go to the pilot seat, do not just click top deck, because the pilot seat is on the lower deck. So let's go to the lower deck first. Now the door opens and right in front of you is the airlock that we just saw. So right here. And now this is the bridge. 2 seaters, pilot seat and co-pilot seat. Now, behind the bridge, this will be your habitation deck. You have this kitchenette and chairs, benches you can sit. You have a window behind this. It's really nice. I love ships has windows. So sit here and then you can just watch your mate tractor the cargo. But this window can be blocked by the cargo. So yeah, really love the interior of an Argo ship. Look at this, very cozy. And here you have 2 beds that you can log out. And kitchenette is right here. Fire extinguisher right here. Nothing you can interact. The lights in the ceiling, very nice. Oh, you have kitchen towels. Wow. There is a gift on the raft, which is right here. The teddy bear. It's been here for a long time. Every time you reclaim the ship, you can have the teddy bear. Now, you also have these 2 external storage. It's a lot of room in here. Each one of them has 1.2 SCU, and these storage are shared. Now, in here, this is your little armory and suit lockers. So you have 4 suit lockers, and right here is a bathroom. The mirror is not functional, but you have the faucets and toilet paper and shower right here. A very nice functional toilet right here. You can lock the door. There's a lock button right here. Wait, is this door glass? Oh, glad. It's some kind of glass. It's blocking the view. Otherwise, you're gonna have a glass door for the toilet door. That's not good. But this door cannot close all the way. You can still peek inside. Ew. It's not good. Alright, armory. Really good armory. Or weapon rack, I shall say. So you can store 4 primary weapons. Pistol you can put on top. Multi-tool you can put on top. And then take them back. Very nice. Now, here is the ladder. You can climb up to the top deck. You can also take the lift to the top deck. Okay, let's climb up. So, climbing up the ladder, this is the top deck. Directly on your right is the tractor beam station. So one of the inconvenient thing for the ship, even though it has a tractor beam, but you have to climb up the ladder or take the lift to the top deck in order to access this tractor beam. But the tractor beam is really nice. See the view. And you can tractor the cargo onto the cargo grid. And we're going to be testing the cargo grid in a little bit. So that's the tractor beam station. Going back, now here will be your components. All your components are physicalized. Just open every single one of them. And then once this door opens, that will be your engineering room. You see the engines. And this is your lift. This is your quantum drive. You can tractor out and tractor it in. And here is the power plant, shield generators, cooler, one cooler, and second cooler is empty. And on this side, you also have a power plant, another shield generator. So 2 size 2 power plants, 2 size 2 shield generators. There should be another one somewhere. Actually, I cannot find the 3rd shield generator. And here is the really cool engine. Really love the look of the Argo ship because of these cool effects, smokes, lights. Very nice. So that's the top deck. All right, time to take the ship for some actions. Something I always wanted to try is, can the ship do the large cargo retrieval mission? We are going to destroy the enemy ships and then take the cargo. All right, arriving location. Let's go dogfight with the raft.
Contact.
Okay, for this dogfight, I'm gonna backstrafe a lot. It's a Hornet.
Attack on shields.
The maneuverability is not my strength, so I'll go straight line.
Target destroyed.
Okay, Hornet is destroyed. Nice. Okay, Envo arrow right here. Fire. My shield is holding really well. If I just do one-on-one. Oh. I think I'm taking some damage from behind. There's a prowler shooting ballistics at me. That's not good. Okay, this one I need to dogfight. Try to get behind the ship. Underneath the prowler. Yes, prowler is down. Nice. Yep, if I just do one-on-one or 1v2, I might get a chance. The freelancer is coming toward me. Get ready to backstrafe. Fire.
Attack on shields.
Oh. I think some other ship is shooting at me. Okay, freelancer is spinning.
Target destroyed.
Freelancer is down. Oh, there's another ship somewhere. A Vanguard. Vanguard is a lot of ballistics. But I shall not be afraid. Wow. Come on, die. Yes. Vanguard destroyed. Nice. Okay, Reliant is alerted. Fire.
Target destroyed.
Okay, Reliant is down. Oh, I also got a Gladius.
Target destroyed.
Gladius is down. Nice. Alright, I have arrived at the cargo ship. And apparently I have lost 2 engines. 2 of my back engines are gone. Now get all these cargo out from the cargo ship. Now, one very good thing about the cargo grid of the Argo Raft is you don't have to get really close to it. You see, just a little bit underneath the ship, you already see the silhouette and you can just simply release it and it's snapped. However, you can only snap 1 layer of 8 ICU box. If you have 2 or 4 or 1 ICU box, you can stack them to 2 layers. Now go back to the tracked beam station. If you enter remote turret, you think that you might be able to scan on this remote turret, but you cannot. Or I shall say ping. Because if you're able to ping, you will be able to see where the box locations are, right? If you have loose box, you can find them. But as I hit ping, I cannot ping on this remote turret. So the only way you can do is to eyeball it. For example, I see this box here, and I can tractor it right here. Ooh, I can even tractor the entire ship. This is a very strong tractor beam. Of course, you can track the ship in space. There is a box quite far. And you can tractor it back. In terms of the tractor beam angle, you can see the angle is parallel to the ship and under the ship. If you're in space, you want to tractor the cargoes around you, make sure to place those boxes under the ship. I have 2 boxes on top of the ship, right there and right here. I am not able to tractor them because it's above the ship. Now, the best companion for your ARGO raft is no other than the Atlas. And here is how you can properly and quickly place the Atlas on board the ARGO raft. You have to snap it on the cargo grid. But the cargo grid for the raft, as we saw that earlier, is really convenient because you don't have to approach it right at the cargo grid. You can just simply place the item on the ground and find the silhouette and then let go. It will snap to the cargo grid. However, for the Atlas, you won't be seeing the silhouette. So just eyeball it, simply place it under the ship and then let go. You can see the Atlas is attached on the cargo grid. However, you will find out that if you are standing right underneath the ship, you will not be able to detach the Atlas. So you have to move away about 14 meters away from the area. And now you can detach the Atlas. But when you detach it, you have to drag it away from the entire cargo area under the ship and then place it on the ground. So to attach it, simply place it under the ship and let go of the tractor beam. So here is an Atlas Geo Ikiti, same thing, and then let go. There we go, snapped. So let's take this Atlas Geo Ikiti to have some fun. I accepted this mission, which is another really fun resource drive mission. Large stolen cargo retrieval. This is at a ground location and you have 80 SCL boxes, a lot. But you also have some FPS engagement. I lost 2 back engines, but the ship still flies quite well. I have a major torque imbalance warning, but the ship is not like spinning around or anything. It's still quite well. I'm really surprised. Arriving mission location. Ooh, this is a little outpost. Oh, see some bad guys? I have my shield on, so I don't have to engage any combat. I just need to place my ship here, and then you can use the tractor beam station. And just snap this box right here. And another one right here. But since I have the Atlas Geo Ikiti, so let's go have some fun. And you can see, even with the ship tractor beam, I am not able to tractor the Atlas down from the cargo grid. So you would have to step away about 12 to 14 meters in order to tractor it down. All right, let's go. It's the enemy right there. It's down. Oh, jumped that high. Fire. Oh, they jump. They throw the weapon so high. Ah, this is fun. Oh, oh no! Uh-oh. Well, to recover my cargo, I have to backspace. Well, this is Star Citizen. You can't play the game smoothly for 2 hours. It's always something. Not using the Atlas can easily put these boxes. And you don't have to move the Atlas. You can just hold the Z to do this job. Now, safely landed back into my station and full of cargo. Finally repair my ship. Only take 1.8k. Really minimal. Alright, so this is it. The ARGO RAFT testing and review. This is indeed a great ship. A ship that served us well. During the past 2 hours, I had a lot of fun, a lot of action with the ship, with my hybrid military loadout. It can endure a certain amount of fight, carry a lot of cargo, and at the end of the day, it gets the job done. This is it.